You are still waiting. Waiting for someone to notice you. Waiting for someone to choose you. Waiting for someone to believe in you. And every day you wait, the fire in you dims. You tell yourself you need proof. You tell yourself you need approval. But who told you that? Where did that lie begin? Every delay is your creation. Every hesitation is your decision. Every excuse is your own invention. The world did not bind you. You bound yourself. Listen carefully. This is the truth you have avoided. No man is discovered. He declares himself. Ford did not wait for applause. Edison did not beg for permission. Carnegie did not ask to be chosen. They chose themselves. And they obeyed that choice every day. You keep asking, when will my time come? It will never come. Not until you create it. You wait for recognition. Recognition is not given. It is demanded by action. It is carved into the stone of reality by decision. You believe the world is blind to you, but the world cannot see what you refuse to show. It cannot follow a man who will not command himself. You whisper, one day I will rise. One day they will see me. One day I will be chosen. But that day does not exist. Not unless you sign it into existence with your own hand. Not unless you burn it into being with your own will. You are the gate. You are the authority. You are the one who must crown yourself. No king was crowned by committee. No leader was appointed by applause. He crowned himself with decision, with action, with law, and you were not born to beg. You were not sent here to drift. You were not designed to walk in the shadows of weaker men's expectations, yet that is where you stand. You wait, you hope. You dream without decision. You imagine the world will discover you. But the world does not discover. It obeys the man who declares, do you see now? The throne you want will never be offered. You must take it. The life you want will not come with time. It will not come with more knowledge. It will not come with applause or followers. It comes with one decision, a final, definite decision. I choose myself, now and forever. And when you choose, the man of hesitation must die. The version of you who waits must vanish. The self who begged must be buried, because the reason most men fail is not lack of knowledge, not lack of skill, not lack of opportunity. It is lack of decision. Decision is the rarest thing in the world. Most will not make it. Most will drift until death. Most will wait until their last breath for approval that never comes. But not you. Not if you decide. Look at your life. Every delay you called bad luck. Every hesitation you blamed on timing. Every excuse you dressed as preparation. They were lies. Self-made prisons, walls you built, and now you sit in the shadows praying for rescue. But no one is coming. No one will save you, not because the world is cruel, but because the world respects only law. And the law is this: declare yourself or be forgotten. Ford declared himself when no one believed in his machines. Edison declared himself when failure visited him 1,000 times. Carnegie declared himself when poverty pressed him daily. They were not chosen. They chose, and you. What excuse remains? What lie still comforts you? That you are not ready? That you need more time? That someone must first open the door for you? Understand me. No one is holding the door. The door is in you. And it opens only when you say so. You tell yourself stories. You say, one day the right people will see me. One day someone will recognize my worth. But listen closely. The right people cannot see what you will not reveal. They cannot recognize a value you hide. The world follows clarity. The world bows to certainty. The world respects the man who commands himself. And you, still waiting, still begging, still hiding in hesitation. That is why the life you want is not here. You call it fear. You call it doubt. But it is not fear. It is not doubt. It is indecision. And indecision is death. Every day you hesitate, you bury a piece of yourself. Every hour you wait, you surrender ground to weaker men. Every moment you stall, you trade destiny for distraction. And for what? For safety. For approval? For applause that never comes? Life does not reward the one who waits. It rewards the one who declares, this is the law. No one can escape it. You are living proof. Look at your delays. Look at your hesitation. What have they given you? Only regret. Only lost time. Only the pain of knowing you betrayed yourself. So let me speak to you as plain as possible. You need no more time. You need no more knowledge. You need no more encouragement. You need no more followers, applause, or help. What you need is one final choice. A choice that says, I choose myself, now and forever, not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready, not when others approve. Now, and when you choose, the man who waits must die. The self who begs must vanish. The version of you who asks permission must be buried without ceremony. Only the chosen self remains. The self who acts. The self who commands. The self who cannot be ignored. Listen. Until you choose yourself, you will spend your life begging others, begging them to notice you, begging them to believe in you, begging them to validate you. But life does not answer beggars. Life answers kings, and kings crown themselves. This is what it means to choose yourself. It means you stop waiting. It means you stop hesitating. It means you stop hiding in shadows. It means you burn the old self, the weak self, the begging self, and you rise as one who commands destiny, not because the world chose you, but because you chose yourself. Do you understand? This is the dividing line of men. Most will drift. Most will wait. Most will ask for permission until death takes them, but a few, the rare few, decide. And in that decision the world bends. This is your moment. Do not mistake it. Do not delay it. Do not hand it away for another year of waiting. The world does not see potential. It sees demonstration. It doesn't follow the timid. It follows the decisive. And so I say again, choose yourself. Now and forever. Good. Now listen deeper. You think you are waiting for opportunity, but opportunity has been waiting for you. It is standing at your door every morning. It knocks with the sound of your heartbeat. And still you pretend you do not hear. You tell yourself, I will be ready tomorrow. But tomorrow is only the language of cowards. Tomorrow is the graveyard where men bury their power. The lie you love most is this: I need more time. But time is not what you lack. You waste more time in hesitation than in failure. Failure teaches. Hesitation kills. You think more knowledge will save you, but you already know enough. The men who built empires did not begin with libraries. They began with a decision. Knowledge follows action, but you reverse the order. You wait to act until you know more. And so you never act. You think more approval will make you strong, but approval is poison. The more you drink, the weaker you become. The man who seeks applause is a slave. The man who seeks permission is already defeated, but the man who decides, he commands. He does not wait for approval. He approves himself. You imagine you need more support, more followers, more friends. But numbers do not build power. One definite decision outweighs 1,000,000 uncertain men. One flame of will consumes a forest of doubt. So what are you missing? Not time, not knowledge, not approval, not support. You are missing choice. Definite final choice. Say it now. Say it without hesitation. I choose myself. Say it as law. Say it as fire. Say it until it burns through your bones. You have been drifting. You know it. Drifting in jobs you hate. Drifting in friendships that weaken you. Drifting in routines that bury your ambition alive. You wake up tired. You go to bed unsatisfied. And every day you whisper excuses into the mirror. But drifting ends the moment you choose. Hesitation dies the moment you command. Weakness evaporates the moment you crown yourself. This is why the world ignores you. It does not believe a man who does not believe himself. It does not respect a man who does not respect his own will. It does not reward a man who will not command himself. So hear me clearly. If you do not choose yourself, you will waste your entire life asking for scraps. Scraps of approval, scraps of opportunity, scraps of recognition, scraps of freedom. But if you choose yourself, the world cannot ignore you. It must move. It must bend. It must acknowledge, not because it wants to, because it has no choice. This is the law. The world obeys decision. The world follows will. The world respects certainty. Now ask yourself, how much longer will you wait? How many more years will you waste? How many more excuses will you invent? The truth is simple. You are either king over your life or servant to your hesitation. You cannot serve both. You cannot beg and command in the same breath. You cannot drift and rise in the same step. Choose now, because no one is coming. No one is knocking. No one is waiting to rescue you. They are too busy crowning themselves, and the world only remembers the crowned. Not the beggars, not the drifters, not the hesitant. So one final time, hear me with the weight of your future in your ears. No more waiting. No more asking. No more hoping. No more hesitation. Say it. Say it with decision. Say it as law. I choose myself. Now and forever. Then let us finish with fire. No man was born your master. No man was born your judge. No man was born your permission giver. And yet you kneel. You kneel before fear. You kneel before doubt. You kneel before the opinions of smaller men. Why? Because it is easier to kneel than to rise. Easier to wait than to declare. Easier to dream than to decide. But kings are not made by ease. Kings are made by weight, by fire, by choice. Every empire you admire began in defiance. Defiance of circumstance, defiance of opinion, defiance of fear. Ford did not ask permission to invent. He was mocked. He was ridiculed. He was told, "It cannot be done." But he crowned himself with decision, and so the world bent to his will. Edison failed 1,000 times. But each failure was not hesitation. Each failure was a choice to rise again. That is why his light still burns today. Carnegie was born in poverty. No education, no connections, no approval. But he declared himself. He chose himself. And the world had no choice but to obey. So what excuse remains for you? What lie can you still whisper? That you are not ready? That you need time? That someone must call your name first? Nonsense, you are the caller. You are the crown. You are the law, but until you believe it, you will beg. You will drift. You will kneel, and life has no mercy for the man who kneels. It will grind him. It will bury him. It will erase his name from memory. Look around you. Graveyards are filled with men who waited for the world to notice them, waited for the right time, waited for someone to give them permission. And death came first, but those who chose themselves, their names still rise. Their works still speak. Their crowns still shine. So what is your destiny? Will you join the drifters, or will you burn your name into eternity? The choice is here. The choice is now. The choice is final. There is no middle ground. There is no halfway. There is no second chance. One decision changes everything. One act of will rewrites the future. One crown, placed by your own hand, makes you unforgettable. Do not think the world will forgive your hesitation. It will not. Every moment you wait, someone else declares. Every hour you delay, someone else crowns himself. Every day you drift, someone else takes the throne that could have been yours, and you will watch. You will watch weaker men rise above you. Not because they are smarter, not because they are stronger, but because they decided, and you did not. That is the only difference. Decision. So stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending you are waiting for timing. Stop pretending you are waiting for clarity. Stop pretending you are waiting for courage. You are waiting for nothing. You are wasting everything. Now stand. Stand as one who no longer begs. Stand as one who no longer drifts. Stand as one who no longer kneels. Say it again. Say it until there is no hesitation left in your blood. I choose myself now, forever. Say it until the old you is dead. Say it until the timid you is buried. Say it until the world feels the weight of your law, because you are not here to wait. You are not here to beg. You are not here to drift. You are here to decide. You are here to command. You are here to crown yourself king, and no king waits. No king begs. No king asks, he declares. He commands. He chooses. Now is your coronation. Now is your law. Now is your moment. I choose myself. Say it, declare it, live it, and from this moment forward, you will never again wait for permission. You will never again beg for recognition. You will never again kneel before hesitation, because the king has risen, and the king is you. Then let us go beyond the crown. Let us strike the final blow. You believe your chains are real, but they exist only because you honor them. Chains are nothing but agreements you made with fear. Break the agreement and the chains fall. You believe the wall before you is solid, but the wall is only hesitation piled high. Each brick is a decision you never made. Kick once with certainty, and the wall crumbles like dust. You believe your weakness is permanent, but weakness is only strength you refuse to use. It waits for your command. It waits for your choice. The world has no interest in excuses. It does not reward stories. It does not care about your reasons. It bows only to the man who acts. Understand this. Your waiting is theft. Every hour you hesitate, you steal from your future. Every day you drift, you rob your own destiny. And no thief escapes justice. Regret will come for you, and regret never leaves. So I demand of you, stop stealing from yourself. Stop burying your crown in excuses. Stop trading your throne for approval. You are more dangerous than you admit. You are more powerful than you confess. But power without decision is wasted. Potential without choice is nothing. Do you know why men pray for freedom but never rise? Because freedom terrifies them. Freedom demands responsibility. Freedom demands decision. And so they stay slaves. slaves to hesitation, slaves to approval, slaves to weakness. But you are not called to slavery. You are called to law, to dominion, to command. The voice inside you whispers it every day. That voice is not random. It is not fantasy. It is your crown waiting to be claimed. But each time you silence it, you betray yourself. No more betrayal. No more waiting. No more lies. The battlefield is here. The crown is here. The choice is here. And it is yours alone. Stop watching others. Stop envying the crown. Stop admiring men who are no different than you. They are not chosen. They are not special. They are not born above you. They simply decided. They said yes to themselves. They placed the crown upon their own head, and the world obeyed. The same world that ignores you now will honor you tomorrow. If and only if you choose. So ask yourself, will you kneel another day? Will you waste another year? Will you hand your future to weaker men? Or will you rise? Will you burn your name into eternity? Will you finally declare yourself king? I cannot choose for you. No man can. That is your law. That is your weight. That is your glory. But know this truth. Life bends only once. It bends to decision. It bends to will. It bends to the man who crowns himself. So do it now. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Say it until there is no hesitation left in you. Say it until the old self shatters. Say it until the throne is yours. I choose myself now, forever. This is your law. This is your crown. This is your life. And it begins the moment you declare it. No one else. No applause. No permission. Only you. Only choice. Only power. The king has risen. The crown is claimed. The throne is filled, and the name on it is yours.